Good morning, we're back with another video today. I got all the drawer boxes from the past 2 days sanded, clipped, put together, everything. So these drawer boxes are all ready for clear coat. We'll clear coat them with 3 coats, sand in between, and start doing that. We're also getting ready for a cabinet job right now. So I'm building face frames, sanding face frames, we're building doors. CNC's cutting out cabinet shelves. Right now, this face frame is 3/4 inch solid beech wood. It's all sanded down. I'm just using the palm sander over it just to finish it up. So we need to finish these, finish those drawer boxes, cut more drawer boxes. The CNC's running, cutting out cabinet shelves. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do. Using some 150 sandpaper just to tone the grain down on these face frames right here. They're getting painted, and it's beech wood. It has a super tight grain, but we just want to make sure that it's perfect. When it comes off that vertical belt sander over there, it comes off. The last couple passes are 150 grit, but just sometimes it leaves a few marks I don't like, so palm sander cleans them up. Once the face frames are completed, we can put together the cabinet shelves that the CNC is cutting. We can double check my drawer box measurements from these face frames, cut those, and do the same thing with the doors. That's our CNC that is cutting out our cabinet shelves currently. And they're 1/2 inch thick, full plywood, UV cabinet shelves, so they're super sturdy and they hold up well. Once the CNC cuts everything out, we have to start putting those cabinet shelves together. And then face frame is now completed. Again, it's 3/4 inch thick, beech wood, super tight grain, will get painted. And those will get sent over to the other warehouse to get finished, sent through the oven, cured out, come back here, dados screwed on to the cabinet shelves. And then we can finish making the drawer boxes, install those, finish making the doors, install those, finish everything, bring it back over here, install it all, bring it to the client's house, install everything at the client's house. So there's a lot left to do today, a lot left to do this week. But we're trucking along and we're making some headway. Completed the face frames, we got them all sanded, double checked, measured for those doors. The trim that I made on the weekend and the face frames are sent over to the other facility to get finished in the oven. The drawer boxes are also sprayed, so they're finished. And these drawer boxes are not for this job, they're for a different job. Let's take a look at them. That's what they look like. 3 coats of clear coat. Finished out. Now we need to keep putting together doors for this job of cabinets that we're making. Drawer boxes for this job. We cut down the shelves. We just got a brand new edge bander, so we need to edge band those. Doors, shelves, drawer boxes. And then we have a big peninsula applied panel wrap that matches the doors, so we need to do that. Let's get into it. I now have our side panels cut, or our skins cut for our cabinets. Inch material right here, MDF, super stable. That'll get sprayed up. Then we have our huge island, or peninsula, applied panel that'll match the doors. It's a Shaker 45 profile. It's like 100 some inches long, but it has 4 panels for stability. And it'll look super good. We also have some doors being built. I'll show you those. Shaker 45 to match that applied panel. Those will all get sanded down. Do the vertical belt sander here in a little while. So we got the boxes for a different job done. We have to cut the boxes for this job still. We have the panel done for this job, the trim done for this job. The shelves are gonna get edge banded for this job, but they're pretty much done. The doors are being built for this job. Everything for the cabinets are cut out. They just need to be put together, and then we'll get the face frames back that we finished today and put those on, so things are progressing nicely. So I now have all of the cabinet pieces cut out. CNC cut those. So I need to countersink right here, and this is where our screws will set into. And we countersink them so that way everything is flush. And once I countersink them, I organize them. And once they're organized, we'll go Craig jig them. And then once they're Craig jigged, we can start gluing and screwing everything together. Measure everything, make sure everything is correct, strong, and then it's just a waiting game until the face frames get done, and then we can dado the face frames, put those on, put the skins on, double check the shelves, make sure everything fits. But first things first, We need to countersink these cabinet shells, organize them, Craig jig them, start putting them together. I got all the cabinets organized. They're all countersunk. They're all ready to be Craig jigged and ready to be put together tomorrow. The doors are almost finished being sanded down, so we'll start cutting them down to size, rounding over the edges with the router, boring them, double checking them, sanding them, doing all that type of stuff. We'll put the face frames on tomorrow, hopefully. Side panels will go get sprayed. So we did a lot today. We'll do a lot tomorrow. Adios.